Coffee grounds and CA glue look really good with walnut.
Yeah.
If you're gonna fill.
Okay. You know what? I've got another piece of garage that I put coffee grounds on or in the cracks.
Yes.
And when I turned it, it just came right out.
Oh, could been sometimes if your pieces are a little wet or oily or whatever, because coffee is oily too. So sometimes you have to really douse it down. It all depends on the wood. If you have an issue with that, you can also add baking soda and coloring together. You can use mica powder, baking soda, fill it in.
Okay.
And I didn't know this, but the military actually use it to repair helicopter blades. If they get nicks or whatever in their helicopter blades, they use baking soda and CA glue because it hardened. Yeah, I was like, what? And so someone shared the information with me. Apparently, it's used a lot in aviation for the fiberglass, repairing fiberglass stuff. So I tried. Yeah, so baking soda, and you can mix mica powder in it. Of course, it makes it a little lighter. The color will, but I use charcoal. Sometimes I use charcoal mixed with the baking powder, and it hardens.
And if you don't prime the crack, you got to prime the crack with really thin before you do this filler.
I think that's probably also why they recommend you use used coffee grounds, because most of the oil is cooked out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting, I know a guy that shopped all the Royal Castles or one of those places and got used coffee grounds. They thought he was crazy. But
those grounds have to be dried very well if you use used ones.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, I don't remember what I used.
Better because there's no oil in the used ones.
Yeah. You know, I don't think I used used ones. I don't think. It's been a while. I don't remember.
Brenda, I always use brand new ones. In fact, I don't even use coffee grounds. I use coffee powder, the real fine ground stuff.
Okay.
It's some that I didn't like once we got it, and so I have the whole package down in my shop. So it's brand new stuff, and I've never had any trouble. But like Eddie said, I usually drizzle some thin in the crack first, then pack in some grounds, and then more thin to start setting it. Then you have to fill in again, build it up.
Okay. All right, I'll try that then.
But you'll want to wait for it to stop moving.
Yes.
Because the crack could open up more.
Right. I figure, 2 months maybe in the sawdust before it's dry enough to turn again?
I'd weigh it and check it.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah. Put it on your food scale and record the weight.
Go to the post office.
Well, I do got one of them little post office scales.
Yeah, same thing.
So okay. All right.
Yeah, the elm that I had that I got harvested in December. It was the end of May, and I had it in brown bags and weighing it. And the end of May is when it all twice turned stuff was good to go. I cored it out in December, and then twice turned it in May.
So 6 months, yeah. All right. Well, I just couldn't wait for to see what was in this black walnut.
No, don't blame you.
Had to open it up.
Yeah, you know me. I'm going to throw my 2 cents in for microwaving it.
Oh, yeah.
It works. I did the first one that way. It worked.
Yeah, microwaving works great.
I'm going to go to Doug Miller.
Hey, Doug. Doug, remember we're a family program.
That's right. We were talking about the coffee grounds a second ago. This is a piece of pimento wood that I got years and years ago. The guy told me it was dry and it was wet as it could be. In fact, turn it around here so you can see it. That hole was inside of the piece and it was rotten inside of there. And when I hit that and it opened that gap up, water came spewing out of it. Well, the reason I wanted to show you this, you see those 3 main brown streaks going down through there. The 2 on the outside are the natural color. There we go. I'll get the glare off. The big streak going down the center, that's a huge crack that's all been filled with coffee grounds, held in by a CA.
Really?
That piece has been done for Oh golly, it's close to 15 years now since I turned this piece. So
That
you know
is gorgeous.
that's
That is.
the coffee grounds in CA is a great crack filler. It looks like a bark inclusion or a piece of grain. My wife uses it on the dining room table when we're not eating, just to hold dry flowers in weeds. It's a weed pot. But anyway, yeah, it was a neat piece of wood. It was a lot of fun. But the whole reason I wanted to show you was the coffee grounds at that big center streak there. That's all coffee grounds.
If done right and you finish it out right, you'll never know it's in there.
Right. It imitates bark.
Yes. Beautiful piece, Doug.
Well, thank you.